Players today are exposed to more basketball than ever before. With that exposure creates questions.
You're going to lock up high foot with your high foot, so your high foot goes above his. Wait, but am I just not giving him the lead? That's a great question.
And through the answers to those questions, understanding develops.
You're right, you are giving him a lane to the basket, but we do that to limit his options going middle, and we have help coming in the backside. Got it? Yeah. Okay.
It used to be that coaches gave instructions and players followed. Today, players expect a more developed dialogue with their coaches. That means that coaches have to spend more time explaining the whys of what they do. It's not that players are questioning a coach's authority. It's that they want to know why something is done a particular way to understand why it works. So if you're asking your players to be low, which I spend so much time focusing on, then make sure you explain why being low is so effective. If you want your players to run a specific system, make sure you spend time explaining why it makes sense to do so. If you want to get the most out of your players in practice, make sure you explain why their effort level is so important in practice.
Practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, you know, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice.
Want your players to truly believe in what you're trying to teach them. Don't be afraid to take the time to explain to them why they're doing what they're doing.
Last question in the back right.
You ready to go to practice before we get better, bro? You've been talking all day. Let's go.
Practice? Not the game. You talking about practice? All right, I got to get to practice.
Coaches, explain to your players the why of what you're asking them to do. All right, I hope you found that 60-second lesson helpful and can use it to improve your game. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button down there and visit mybasketballteacher.com to become a student of the game.